Yo, what's up? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your boy, IFBB PRO Matt Butale, and today we're going to be talking about, it's a motivational talk, but we'll be talking about what having no time in the gym actually means, or having no time for the gym actually means. We're going to be breaking it down today, and hopefully you guys and girls have a little bit tougher skin today, because this is more of like a tough love or more of like a motivational talk that we're going to have today. I want you to understand something, and I'm basically going to be telling you guys something that one of my clients who graduated the program was able to do, even though he had like no time. Like, I kid you not, this kid was not, he was working what? Like, he was working maybe 12, 14, 16-hour shifts. And mind you, this is not like easy work. Like, this guy was like really busy, physical labor. Do you know what I mean? And he was able to get it done. All right. So we're going to be talking about his overall experience, what he was able to do, and how he was able to manage training as hard as he did with the time that he didn't have. All right. We're just having some glitches here on Instagram. I don't know why. It's like pause due to your connection. I don't know. My connection's glitchy right now, but I think everything else is okay. What's up on TikTok? I see you. Let me know how your day is going. Actually, when you do join, let me know. Shoot a comment. I want to know how your day is going. Let's see here. I don't know why it's glitching like a motherfucker on Instagram. Let me see if I could do something about that. Let's see. I have no idea. I don't know why it's glitching. I have no idea why it's glitching there. I'm going to try to cancel it and like restart it. Yeah, I'm going to try to cancel this. Let's see. Let's see. Just hang tight. We are going to reboot it on Instagram and then see if we can move forward. I don't know why it's lagging today. Yesterday was working perfectly fine, but that's technology, honestly. Works today, glitches tomorrow. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still glitching. I have zero idea why. Anyway, we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be moving forward with this episode. I hope that if you watch this on Instagram, it's not the worst thing ever. But if you can hear me out, then please do check it out on Facebook. Please do check it out on YouTube or Twitter. It's pretty much every other place than Instagram as well. That's just something I want to let you know. All right. So go to Twitter. I'll just tell them here. Watch on Twitter. Link is broken. If it would even let me type, that's the funniest thing ever. Yeah, it's just fucked right now. I don't know. That seems to be broken. Anyway, we are going to be breaking it down and diving into today's podcast episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yo, what's good, Meatheads? Hope you're having an amazing day, and welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your returning champion, IFBB Pro Matt Butale, and today we are going to be coming at you with another topic. Today I'll be breaking down the truth about hardworking young men and the true potential that they, can achieve with their natural fitness. And of course, natural, we're not going to talk about steroids, but mainly this episode pertains to those of you that at least say they don't have the time to go to the gym, to train, so on and so forth. I'm going to give to you an example from one of the clients that graduated from the Natural Nomad Academy. He's a really young guy. His name is Ben Pullen. Some of you, listening to this podcast probably heard of him before, right? This kid is about 18 years old, going 19 next year, and was working 12 to 16 hours some days of physical labor, and was still able to train. Not only just train, like regularly going to the gym and showing up, just to do the bare minimum, but no, this kid would go to the gym, do more than the bare minimum, and actually did so well, stayed so consistent that he won his very first show, and also placed second in a different division in his very first show. And he was very dedicated, and it paid off. We're going to be talking about his experience in this episode today. And mind you, guys, a lot of you listening to this are like older than 30, 35, whatever, 40, 25, even 20s. listen to this example, listen to this story, because I promise you, if this doesn't inspire you, it's because you're lazy. This kid was 18 years old. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's dive into today's episode. You're not going to believe he's natural if you saw a picture of him, or if you saw him in real life, because he just looks amazing. And if you haven't already, again, guys, I've been talking about him throughout this podcast series for the last, I think, maybe 20 episodes ago, 10 episodes ago. His name is Ben Pullen. All right, this 18-year-old kid from Alberta proved to me that there's no such thing as a man or a human being. Let's just be honest here, being too young to work hard for a vision and successfully execute. Like, ask yourself, regardless of your age right now, I'm really only bringing his age up to just remove the excuse of like, oh, you know, this guy's just lazy, or not lazy. It's like, this guy has got a lot of time on his hands. This guy, this, whatever it is. Like, sure, but look at 18-year-olds on average. 18-year-olds on average, they have a fuck ton of time. They are mostly lazy. They usually don't work hard for anything. But this kid did. He used his time, resourcefully, and was able to get to where he needed to go. And I think that if you're one of those people that are able to learn something like that so early, okay, if you're one of those people that can learn something like that so early, and you're able to grasp onto it and hold on to it as you grow up, and as you reach adulthood, and you mature, it's only a net positive. It's only going to help you achieve more of what you want to achieve in this life, right? And that's literally exactly who Ben Pullen is. Like, he put his best foot forward each and every single day in the gym and in the kitchen. So, like, guys, it's not just about having the time to go to the gym. It's not just about having the time to go to the kitchen. It's also having the time to rest and recuperate. Also having the time to still balance out your life, right? I'm not here to tell you give all of your life up, sacrifice everything to go to the gym, because the gym is the only thing that matters. Like, no, it's not the only thing, but it matters quite a fucking bit. Because if you don't pay attention to it, then you're gonna have to pay attention to your deteriorating health as the weeks, years, months go by. Okay, so he put his best foot forward in the kitchen gym and in the gym, and also with his partner. Shout out to Brooke, his partner, who helped him cook and helped him get around when he was backstage getting ready for a show, and like just supporting him. Like, I believe everybody needs their partner, right? Their person per se. And Brooke was the person for him, and he still had time to you know be with her and invest in her emotionally, despite training 4, 5, 6 sometimes, and sometimes even 7 on the rare occasion days a week at the end of his prep, right? And again, this kid is 18. A lot of you guys are like 20, 30, 40, and you can't even find the time for yourself to go on a walk just so you can burn extra calories. Meanwhile, this kid is working 14 to 16 hours, still's got time for his partner, still is kicking and just crushing ass in the gym and in the kitchen. And as a result, he was able to win his first show ever. Okay, so when Ben first reached out to me for coaching, he was already in the gym training hard. He's coming from a baseball background, so you know how that is. Shout out to my baseball players. Tony Koch, IFBB Pro. If you're listening to this, I know that you used to play baseball back in the day. Tyler Yorko, colleague of mine, I know you used to play baseball back in the day. But if you play baseball, you know what that's like. So he was always there doing some sort of functional training for baseball, and then from the gym separately, so that he can increase strength and thus his performance. So at his young age, he had a vision in his mind to attend his very first bodybuilding competition, and was serious about committing to executing that goal at that age, at 18. Okay, and he reached out to me, and I usually don't work with guys that young, because they they usually don't know what they want. They're impulsive. They join and then they quit because they're just young, and I get it. You know what I mean? I was young too. I mean, I had my first competition at 19, and I think I'm a little bit different from most people that were my age. Like, they were still really pretty hell bent on partying and drinking and stuff like that. And I'm not here to say that I was perfect or anything like that, but I really did care about what I wanted to do with my life, and I was really fucking passionate about it. So I, put the fucking work in, and I worked hours and hours as a security guard so I could be able to afford the meals, the supplements, and hiring a coach, and so on and so forth. Much like Ben did. Okay, so he reached out to me, had this vision, and he was ready to commit to executing that goal. Something which 99.9% of you men and you fathers over 30 years old fail to do. Like, you utterly fail to do it, and I'm calling you out. All right, I said you got to have a little bit of tough love for this episode, and I wasn't fucking playing. Like a lot of you men aged between 25 to 35, even plus, fail to commit to a goal and actually execute that goal, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be the fucking gym. It could be like work. It could be with your relationships. It could be with yourself, even to travel so you can, like, release some steam because you work a lot or whatever it is. You don't commit to executing any goals that you think of. You just leave them as ideas in your head and wonder why you're so fucking depressed. Wonder why your life feels like it's shit. Why you can't get anything right. Why you know what I mean? All these things are a result of you not being able to commit, period. Even if it's not your fault, it's your fault because you didn't commit to an outcome that could have changed that, or at least helped you or benefited you in some way, right? A lot of you men, most of you men, as I said, 99.9% of you men, regardless of your age, and especially the fathers too, with your excuse being, oh, I've got kids. Fuck that shit. It's just an excuse. You're going to commit to excuses or commit to your execution. It's one or the fucking other, okay? A lot of you guys fail to do it. And I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but I'm waking you up. If this is pissing you off, it's because you already told yourself this in your head, but you're just ignoring it and you don't act on it, right? Now you're hearing it from me and it's pissing you off because it's true. The truth hurts, all right? So I know what you're going to say. This kid's 18, he's a kid. He has no responsibilities. He's got so much free time, blah, 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 blah. It's all fucking bullshit. Okay, because despite Ben training 2 hours a day, not skipping a beat with his nutrition, always making up for it, even when he did fall off, because he's not perfect. If he fell out of momentum or lost track a little bit, he would do whatever he could to get back on track or pick up where he left off or missed any steps, right, or messed up. And he also still had the time to invest in his relationship with his partner Brooke and do anything else that he thought he could possibly do. He did. Okay, he worked those 10 to 12 to 16-hour shifts as a laborer. Like, I'm talking real hard work. I'm not talking like sitting in the office. Like, this guy works in the field, right? So he's working hard, right? And he's doing now at 18 what you wouldn't even dare to do at your current age. And you should feel fucking weird about that. You should feel stupid about that. I'm not telling you that you are stupid, but you have that feeling in your chest knowing that, yo, there's this thing I committed to, or this thing that I really wanted to do. There's this thing, and it's still in my brain. I know what it is. You know what it is. You're thinking about it right now, that you want to do, that you said you're going to do, that you didn't do, that you didn't commit to, that you didn't commit to executing. And that thing is likely going to be, or is, the thing that separates you from you having a higher quality life or being happier in your fucking skin. Okay? And you not doing what Ben did is holding you back. And I'm not telling you you're stupid, but I'm telling you you're doing a stupid fucking thing by not acting on it. All right? So let's be clear with that. I'm not here to insult you. And matter of fact, I apologize if you feel insulted, but that isn't my intention. I really want to wake you up to the fact that you aren't doing enough in your own life, which is why you feel like you're never going to be enough or that you currently aren't enough. Make sense? Like, he may have just been an 18-year-old kid, but I personally believe, just due to his qualities, due to what he was able to do on a consistent basis, his mindset, his drive, the fire in his belly, if you ask me, he's more of a man than any of you guys listening to this that haven't executed your goals or at least fucking tried. Period. Why? Because he doesn't succumb to his excuses. He succumbs to execution, which 99.9% of you men do not do. Okay? And because of that, this kid was able to endure and fully experience a complete body recomposition, burn 25 pounds of fat, achieve under 9% body fat. Guys, I kid you not, you should go on my Instagram, look at this kid. Look at the before and after. It's a monstrosity, but it comes from hard work, right? If you looked at him, you would have sworn he was not natural. That's how hard this kid works, okay? On top of that, he grew lots of dense, lean muscle and improved his weak points. But most importantly, he won his very first bodybuilding show, which is something that he committed to doing 7 to 8 months before. And he did everything in his fucking power that he could do leading up to that moment. And then when it came that time, he was on stage dominating. He wasn't in his bed worrying about, oh, what if I did that thing? Or he wasn't in his car on his way to work thinking, oh, I should have done that. Or I really had this goal, this cool dream of mine, this business I wanted to start, this body that I wanted to have, this lady that I wanted to talk to, or marry, or whatever it is. Like, you guys just have a bunch of thoughts while the doers have a bunch of experiences. Why? Because they execute instead of making excuses. Okay? And like this kid, if you want to call him a fucking kid, if you really want to feel superior, you know, at the age of 18, working 10 to 12 hours of hard labor every day, still juggling all the balls of life with his relationships, this and that, the other thing, was still able to do what you can't. And you're going to say, oh, well, I have kids. Well, fuck that shit. I've seen people with kids do it too. I've helped them do it. Okay, so you're not fucking special just because you have kids, especially if you're a man. Stop looking for excuses. Okay, it's only going to hurt you. And I'm never going to, even if your excuses are legitimately true and real and actually legit, fuck them. Because it's either that or excellence. You choose, right? Okay. Instead of, creating an excuse to justify why Ben can do something and why you can't, or why I can do something and you can't because, oh, Matt is, genetics, this, that, and the other thing. It's probably true. And Ben can do some things that you can't. It's probably true. But instead of having that mental frame, look at yourself in the mirror. Honestly, just look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself if you like what you see. All right? And if the answer is no, if the answer is like a strong no, or even if the answer is a yes, but you feel bad about saying yes, which means it's a fucking no, I want you to personally reach out to me. Tell me what you don't like about your body so I can see if I can help you out. All right. Maybe you want to burn 25 pounds, or you want to put on 5 pounds of muscle, or you want to look a little bit more confident, feel a little bit more confident, improve your posture, improve your eating, whatever it is, and want to know what supplements to take. And no, I'm not talking about steroids. I'm talking about actual supplements that will help you with your bodily functions. Like if you want to improve your physique, improve the way you look, improve your knowledge when it comes to bodybuilding, I'm here for you. I literally made this episode for you to reach out to me so that we can talk and help you. All right? There's no fucking need for you to be in the position that you're in. I promise. I promise. And you know it too, which is why it bothers you, which is probably why you literally clicked this episode. You're one of those people that say, oh, I don't have the time to go to the gym. I don't have the time to cook. I'm on the road all the time, or family, this, that. And you have all the excuses because you said them a million times. You can create 100 more. But you're going to either have excuses or you're going to execute and have excellence, have your results, have your confidence, have the body, have the woman, have the car, have the job, whatever it is that you fucking want or desire, you can have. As simple as it sounds, it's also that difficult. Way, way, way easier said than done, but absolutely fucking worth it. And you should do it 100 times over. All right? If that's you, reach out to me on social media. That's Matt Butale, MATT space BUTALE. Search me on any social media platform. Literally just pop that in Google. You'll see me there. Whatever social media platform you use, MATT space BUTALE. That's me. You'll be able to find me there. All right? That's it. That's all. If you like this episode, share it out with a friend. I hope I was able to deliver a valuable experience to you guys and girls today. Thank you so much for your precious time and attention. Feel free to DM me and I'll see if you'd be a good fit. Just a little side note here. I don't work with everybody. All right. So if you're a flake, if you know that you're half in, half out, do not even bother. Like, yes, you can reach out to me to ask me a question, but I won't take you on as a client because I don't deal with people that are half in, half out. All right. Let's embrace our inner meathead together. It's been nice chatting. Hope you like what today's topic was about. IFBB Pro Matt Butale signing out. Boom. All right, people. Appreciate y'all. TikTok. Let's see what's good here. I don't know what's going on here. Someone's just going through a breakup, and I'm not no breakup expert, so I can't help you there. All right, people, that's it. That's all. I'll see you again on another episode on the next episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. We are out.